You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back to Vocal Technologist. If your feeds look anything like mine, they're just overflowing, right? Tech news everywhere, especially AI, crypto, VC stuff. It feels like things are moving at, I don't know, warp speed. It's a lot of noise. So our job here, like always, is to kind of cut through that static, find the signals that actually matter for what's coming.
Okay, let's unpack this because the tech world just delivered some wild curveballs.
Exactly. And these aren't just random headlines, are they? They're pretty profound signals about where industries are heading. It forces you to really rethink innovation, investment, the whole landscape, basically.
Right. Let's dive straight into one. A really fascinating development signals a huge shift in AI investment strategy. We're talking about NFDG, the $1.1 billion AI fund. Nat Friedman, Daniel Gross, they pulled off, get this, a 4x return in just 2 years, which is just stunning.
Stunning, almost unheard of.
Yeah. But here's the twist, the real head scratcher. Why would a fund that's absolutely crushing it get acquired? And, by Meta in this weird acqui-hire deal. Well, that's where it gets interesting, right? This deal, it really highlights the intense hunger for AI talent and the IP, direct access. Meta basically offered full NAV liquidity to NFDG's investors, the LPs.
Okay, so the investors got their money back, plus that amazing return.
They did. But, and this is the kicker, they got zero governance rights over the companies in the portfolio.
Oh, okay.
It shows this big strategic shift. AI is moving so fast, the old VC timelines may be too slow. Tech giants like Meta, they want immediate control. They want the talent, the startups, integrated now. It's not just about passive investment returns anymore.
It's like an existential competitive thing.
Exactly, securing that edge.
Wow. That completely reframes value in the AI race, doesn't it? Okay, speaking of reframing things, let's zoom out. Another kind of counterintuitive insight, this time from VC itself. You know the conventional wisdom, right? Is it better to make a few big, high-conviction bets or just spray and pray across loads of smaller ones?
Right, and the data here might surprise a few people. Carta, they track thousands of cap tables, so they've got this huge unbiased data set. They ran something like 20,000 simulations.
Okay.
And what they found was, well, the spray and pray fund, the one with 100 investments, it beat the conviction fund with only 20 investments almost every single time.
Seriously, what were the numbers?
Yeah. We're talking 2.6x returns for spray and pray versus 2.1x for conviction. And maybe even more importantly, a 99.7% chance of not losing money with the broader approach, compared to just 81.9% for the concentrated one.
Wow, that's incredibly clear. So why do VCs still concentrate so much?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Part of it is probably the LPs, the investors, and the funds. They often love the narrative, the story of the genius stock picker finding the one big winner.
Right. That sounds better than just rolling the dice 100 times.
It's more compelling, maybe.
Yeah.
There's ego involved, marketing. But the math suggests, well, diversification works. More bets are generally better.
It sounds like even VCs fall prey to a good story over hard data sometimes. Human nature, I guess. Okay, let's shift gears again. A different kind of story, more of a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
About platform power. Remember Marin Software?
Oh, yeah, ad management.
Right. Built a $425 million business managing ads on Google, Facebook, Yahoo. Big deal. Went public in 2013. Agencies relied on them. And then, well, it felt like almost overnight, Google just kind of killed them, bundled them out of existence.
Yeah, it's a stark reminder, isn't it, about the sheer power these platforms have. Google improved its own ads editor tool. Facebook launched Business Manager. And crucially,
They were free.
Exactly. They offered the core functions for free. Suddenly, Marin's main product wasn't essential. Their revenue peaked, I think it was 2015, and then just slid year after year until they went bankrupt recently.
Ouch.
It really underscores how vital it is to understand the ecosystem you're playing in. The platform owner can just decide to offer what you do for free and basically eat your lunch.
Brutal. Okay, so bringing this all together, we've got AI investment strategies totally shifting, VC wisdom getting challenged by data, and this constant threat of platform risk. So what does all this mean for you trying to navigate this pretty wild tech ecosystem?
Well, I think it means continuous learning is just table stakes now and critical adaptation. Things you think are stable, established business models, they can get upended incredibly fast. You just have to assume change is constant.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe the thought to leave you with is this. What service or industry out there feels totally stable right now, but might be the next one to get bundled out of business by a big platform? And how can we even start to anticipate those kinds of shifts? Something to think about. Thanks for tuning in to Vocal Technologist.
Spoken Tech for your ears.